So, as of today, I am 100% invested in the stock market. I have three different accounts that I invest in stocks, two trading accounts that are a little bit smaller, and then my retirement account, which is much, much bigger than the other two combined, really. And I put my retirement account fully invested into stocks as of today, and I even went triple leverage in one of my trading accounts yesterday. So I'm actually more than 100% invested, if that makes sense, because of that triple leverage. And there's one big reason why. The market is crashing right now. It looks like a terrible time to be in the stock market, but these are some of the best buying opportunities ever. If you've ever heard that quote, be fearful when everybody is greedy and be greedy when everybody is fearful. I think that's a Warren Buffett quote. Don't quote me on that. But if you've ever heard that, if you're an investor and you're watching this video, you probably have. The point to that is basically buy it, right? When the stock market crashes, you should be buying. When the stock market is high, you should be selling. So if there was a way that we could know when everybody is fearful, that would be great, right? Well, there is a fear and greed index I'm going to show you on the screen right now. And this is what I use to, from time to time, to kind of gauge the entire fear or greed of the market. And when this indicator goes extreme fear, which it is right now, that's usually a good time to buy. Now, this is a contrarian indicator, so it doesn't always work out, but it is one pretty good indicator that I like to pay attention to from time to time. And conversely, when it's on the extreme greed side, that's typically when a market is very high or there has been a lot of buying lately, then that's not a bad time to sell, take some profits, take some money off the table, keep it in cash, and wait for a dip to buy back in. So we're on this extreme fear side. Typically, that means it's a good time to buy. Not always, but there's a good chance that it is. So this is a tool that I like to use, not just because of this little picture right here that looks nice and makes it really easy, but because of what is behind it. There's a lot that goes into this indicator. They're not just looking at one metric here. They break it down into, and they'll list it down below if you want to go read through all this and get more details on it. It's just at cnn.com/markets/fear and greed. But they break down everything that goes into this indicator right below it. 7 different fear and greed indicators, right? They're talking about, they take the momentum into account. So a moving day average, is the market below or above the moving day average, and by how much? They look at stock price strength. So how many net new highs and new lows in the stock market? They look at stock price breadth. For the volume for the day, was there more selling or more buying? Right, all those shares that go into volume, was it a net sell or a net buy in volume for the day? Put and call options, market volatility, safe haven demand, difference in 20-day stock and bond returns, and junk bond demand, yield spread, junk bonds versus investment grade. So they take a lot into account here, which leads me to believe that this is a pretty robust indicator. They're not just looking at one indicator like an RSI type oversold, overbought type indicator, right? Those indicators aren't bad, but they're just one indicator, right? So this takes a lot into account. So I tend to put a little bit more weight into it. So the market is pretty low right now compared to where it was, 6 months ago, 5 months ago. So we are pretty oversold, and that fear gauge is extreme, right? So it's suggesting that it's a good time to buy. So that's kind of the big reason why I am fully invested in my trading accounts. I'm even triple leveraged. In one of my trading accounts, I'm using TQQQ for that, and that's the stock ticker for a triple leveraged QQQ, right? So QQQ is the NASDAQ 100. It's the ETF for the NASDAQ 100. TQQQ is a 300% version of that, basically. So it's going to swing 3 times as hard in either direction, right? So if QQQ goes up, TQQQ goes up 3 times as much, right? And then if you wanted to short the market using QQQ, which I don't suggest right now, but just to let you know that there is an opposite side of TQQQ, it's called SQQQ. So when the market goes down, you make money in that ETF. So something to consider. Anyway, long story short, I'm fully invested. I even put my full retirement account into stocks today, 100% into basically the S&P 500, because we are so oversold. Fear is so high that I think we are getting a really good price today on a lot of these stocks. You're seeing some incredible valuations that we haven't seen in a very long time on a lot of these stocks, right? So at some point, big investors are going to say enough is enough. This is incredible value. We have to put more money into the market, right? We have to buy at these prices because it's just too good, right? These prices are too good. So that's what I got. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you think about the Fear and Greed Index indicator. I'll leave a link for it down below. Let me know where you guys are at with your portfolios. Are you fully invested? Are you out of the market? Are you kind of waiting for things to shake out? Let me know down in the comments below. I'd love to have that conversation with you guys. All right, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.